How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the show, back to the channel. We're back again. We're going to say back 4 more times. Back. Wednesday. It is Wednesday, I do believe. Are you not feeling bullish out there? Price might have went down a little bit today. I'm not sure. Looked at the weekly bubble, though, and price up for the HEX token. Pretty good. Pretty good indeed. We're going to pull it up on the screen. We're going to do a stream about my favorite token, HEX.com. HEX.com. Let's take a look. Where is it on the bubbles? It's not up that big. HEX 109. Now, does it make it pop up when I do that? Weekly 33%. Pretty good. Pretty good. 4 points. And that was after big whale dumping. That was pretty incredible. We talked about that a little bit on the show before too. It was just kind of amazing how just looked like it was getting eaten up by the believers in the HEX token. I like it. Like it a lot. Trade that on PulseX, the PulseX DEX. Pretty cool DEX as well. I like it. I like it. There's a token called Rect. A token called Rect is up 56%, but you're bearish on the HEX token, which has utility, strong community, 5 years long, going strong. Glory on the horizon. Amazing stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go over to apphex.win/charts. Chat. We can see 93% staked on the PulseChain, 92.84% on the Ethereum. Remember, that used to be what we talked about the other day, 9%, 8, 9, 10%. Pretty amazing. And then OA came, staked a whole bunch. The daily payout went way down. And we certainly hope that means price go up season. That'd be pretty amazing. Current stakers, right around, we're hovering around 35,000, or sorry, 135,000, 135.5. Looking good on the PulseChain. On Ethereum, 117,000. Pretty good. T-share rate keeps going up. If you don't know why, go watch all the HEX 101 streams and clips and stuff about that. And the daily payoff used to be almost 8 HEX per T-share. Boom. Look at that. 8 dropped off 3, dropped off 4, 1.5. Sitting around 1.5 right now. Oh, the most underrated token in crypto, the HEX token. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. I'm going to go over to plscharts.com real quick. One of my new favorite sites. Shout out to HexJita. Makes some great stuff. Yeah, if you look at this, if you look at the weekly, pretty good last week or so. 24 hours down a little bit. I imagine all of cryptos probably went down a bit as well. Maybe some correlation stuff there, especially with Ethereum. I haven't checked the price lately. It's already still in profit. Jump around that real quick. Oh no, it's down 5%. Oh no, I wonder if it'll go back up. I'm so worried about that. PLS up 22%, PulseX 25%, Inc 13, and HEX on Pulse. Funny enough, HEX usually, everyone's like HEX on Ethereum. Most volatility, well, they got lowest liquidity. A lot of people think huge upside as far as that stuff goes. See liquidity 447K compared to 2.5 million. HEX on PulseChain was one rallying this time, 43%. So pretty amazing. Also listed the COM coupon rate. If you don't know what that is, go search a communist stream, not communist, communist stream. And hopefully we'll have looks like we'll have a communist panel and stuff going on. I think Axis talked about that. He's interested in that for HEX week. So also got for HEX week coming up soon. 5 days of HEX. Very excited about that. But if you don't know about the COM rate, if you don't know about the project or the coupon rate as well, that could be, we're gonna find out. We're gonna learn some more about that too. So pretty cool on that. Also, I know GoPulse has this, but also plscharts.com now has it. Check your airdrop. You can type in an address and see that. So if we want to, for example, look at World Liberty Fi, and we can see this address is something that look at from time to time. See the holdings. See the Rapid $28 million in ARATH. What is that? The Aave? Is that Aave ETH, USD? All those places could be. 28 million there. If we type this address in, put it over here on, check your airdrop, plscharts.com/start. I think it's the same with gopulse.com/start as well. It will check and see what kind of airdrop they have. Let's see if they have any HEX, tokens, any other tokens. I've got a bunch of solid X here. PDI, PW, BTC, Pulse, a little bit of HEX, a little bit 712 HEX, and 369. Did somebody send 1369 EHEX over there? So a few tokens there. So another place you can send people to check their airdrop. Pretty cool. I'll drop this link in the chat as well. Lots of new features, lots of cool stuff on PLS charts. They have the leagues, bridge. Let's look at the HEX League real quick as well. So to be a whale on HEX on ETH, only need about $1 million current prices. Yeah, 921. Wow. Isn't that amazing? To be a whale in HEX, at least HEX on Ethereum, they need under 500 million HEX to be a whale. HEX on PulseChain, though, need a little bit more. $2 million, almost $3 million worth, and 410 million to be a whale on HEX on the PulseChain. Pretty amazing, though. Pretty amazing, those leagues. You don't have to be a whale, though. You can be a shark, dolphin, squid. You can be a staker. You can be a liquider. What's the opposite of staker? Non-staker. Hedron. Come on, Alex. Let's do it. Oh, I forgot to turn comments on the page, by the way. Here you go, chat. I can see you more in there. Come on, Alex. We're Sigma. Is that what it is, Sigma? The Hedron, the Icosa Hedron V2. Hedron leagues, Icosa leagues. Watsa. Shout out to Watsa, by the way, if you remember what Watsa is. You can get the COM leagues on here too. Pretty cool. Maximus tokens as well. Hope to hear some more about them at the conference too. I say conference. Event. Not really a conference. I'm not calling it a conference. You can call it a conference, I guess, but I'm calling it an event, kind of HEX Week, because HEX Week will be different than the previous two events. Previous two with conferences, they were about Pulse Conference 2055 was about PulseChain, but a lot of other stuff in the ecosystem. PulseX Conference 2025 was about PulseX and a lot of the stuff in the ecosystem. HEX Week's about HEX. HEX Week is about HEX and products built on HEX. Or directly, positively, impact HEX in that part. So it'll be very, very heavy HEX. So I think that's why I'm calling it more of an event than a conference. I feel like a conference is more encompassing other topics and stuff around the ecosystem, but HEX is we're going full HEX. We're going full HEX, baby. We're going full HEX. It's like my shirt. Check out the shirt. One of my favorite shirts. 5th anniversary shirt. Pretty good. 5555. Got some new swag, by the way, if you're coming to any of the local meetups or ones in the future that we have in person. We'll have some new swag. Some new 10,000X club swag. I like the 10,000X. 10,000X, pretty good. So there's the leagues. Take a look at the bridge real quick. Did we hit 100 mil on the bridge? I say that, and the value comes up at 30 mil. Is this not pulling? Do I need to refresh? Or is it not pulling? There we go. Nice. I was like, right before I say it. 97 mil. I think we hit 100 mil the other day, but that's probably because the prices went down recently too. But quite a bit of stables. USDC, CST, the native stable on PulseChain, USD 5 million, 18 million a DAI. I'm going to find out what a bull run looks like for this bridge. Can we get up to $1 billion? Imagine if we had $1 billion on the bridge. If we get to $1 billion, I don't know how much that's going to be stable coins. It may just be HEX going up like an insane amount. Actually, you know what? I don't know what the math is on that, but what if HEX does 100x? What does the bridged over portion look like? It's a lot. 17 mil. Let's do 17 mil times 100. Just to count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 million. Is that 1.7 billion? Yeah, 1.7. I think it's 1.7 billion. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 million, billion, 1.7 billion. So if HEX just does 100x, imagine the marketing on that. HEX does 100x on the current, its current value, and the current numbers stay the same and stuff. Imagine you could probably see even more HEX being bridged over and other amazing activity stuff too. That'd be, so the bridge could be billions of dollars in value. Like HEX goes up a lot, ETH goes up a lot. You know, stablecoins aren't going to go up. It's very unlikely. Bitcoin, there's some Bitcoin on there too. Any other coins bridged over that go up a lot, bridge is going to show a lot of value. Imagine being over, look at the PulseChain bridge. It's got $6 billion on the bridge, $6 billion. That'd be pretty crazy. So pretty amazing there. Yeah, we'll see if this goes up to a couple bill as well. If we get Ethereum at 10-15K this season, this year, I'm excited too. I think the summer, a lot of people have been asking, when are we going to go up? When's the macro? When not just when PulseChain, but crypto and stuff too. I think the PulseChain bulls are out. I think the Ethereum bulls are out. And you're seeing a lot of different pieces, just people on TV all the time. And of course, Bitcoin, they're still up with that, but they get the ETH. You get the ETH treasury, all the different companies getting into it. What was it Tom Lee was talking about? No, Charlie Lee. Charlie Lee, by the way, shout out to Litecoin. He was on doing an interview, I think with Altcoin Daily, talking about how, like, what kind of cycle is this? And he talked about the institutional or the sovereign or the government's buying cycle. And I think it's always been kind of a fantasy before, like, oh yeah, the government's going to buy and they're going to buy your bags and it's going to pump in. What if 1% of all the, institutional money? What if 1% of financial advisors, all this stuff? You look around, that seems much more likely than it's ever been. And what does that mean for crypto? What does that mean for the markets? You get all the different regulations and trying to be nice to the industry. At least a big crypto, hopefully be very nice to DeFi as well. Wow. I'm super excited for it. I think, I don't know how long the cycle is going to last. I know we're going to get the big pumps, hopefully in this summer. Hopefully this summer, the rate cuts, the debt cycle, all that comes together, the summer and fall. And I would like to be a very, very Merry Christmas. Hopefully get another, are we hoping for Richard streaming or hoping for Richard Christmas video? Like, I'll take either one, but I think it should be pretty exciting. So the bridge, what else we got? Gas costs, let me guess, is cheaper than Ethereum. I can imagine. So there you go. Less than a fraction of a fraction of a penny on the PulseChain and 8 pennies over on the Ethereum. So quite a bit cheaper. I like it. Pretty good. Validators, check on those. I did a stream yesterday with LPX and talked about Validator X on there as well. Pretty interesting. A lot of people building products, a lot of staked or delegated staking products and liquid staking products. I guess a lot of different ways to categorize them. Vouch, Validator X, a few different products. What was the Project Pi? Project Pi's in there somewhere. Project Pi, I saw them yesterday. Yeah, Project Pi staked PLS on there as well. So pretty cool. Validators, pretty cool as well. 52,000 and then 663 unique addresses on the validators. 52 million in PLS staked. A lot of PLS goes up a lot. Yeah, I did a lot of stuff in validators as well, scripts and videos and AMAs and all that stuff too, if you're interested. There's also a portfolio tracker, a few different things on PLS charts. So check it out, PLS charts. One of my new favorite websites to track PLS stuff. So that's awesome. You also got by the way, talked about Midgard before. I think on a community stream at the conference, at the Pulse conference as well. Midgard's pretty awesome. If you haven't seen it, really good. Yeah, even on what I see, even on PLS charts, they have by the way, they have Go Real DeFi on here. On the Block Explorer, Looks like they like Midgard as well. So Midgard, I'll post it in the chat if you haven't used it. We got a ton of different portfolio trackers and stuff on PulseChain. Now, PLS Charts has one. It's also token tracker .win. So that's by Crypto.com. Token tracker.win, I think. Nope. What is it? Sniper. Let me go. 1 second. Let me go find. Sorry, calling. I'm not crypto. 145. Token trader. Token trader.win. Token trader.win. There we go. So Midgard, token trader.win. We did a last Friday stream. Kong went through Sniper Swap bot. So you have that one here as well. Different features. You can check that out. Put that in the chat. Oops. Thank you very much, Grace Alexander. Shout out to you. Big love for South. Shout out to South Africa. I've been there before. Had a great time. Very cool, interesting place. And yeah, I hope you're doing well down there. Pretty cool. But it's winter. Is that side of the earth? It's winter right now. So if you're staying warm, a lot of amazing animals down there on that continent as well. And yeah, a good time. Beaches too. I guess in the summer they're nice. Beaches, mountains. Yeah, African continent is pretty amazing with geography and all kinds of cool stuff too. So yes, winter feels like summer. Okay, well maybe a little bit warmer then. Anyways, Midgard, boom, pretty cool. Pretty cool. It is. Yeah, they got portfolio tracker and viewer and tools. They got airdrop. Yeah, they also have the airdrop tool. Or they. Oh, is that a batch send? They have an ERC20 batch sender. Okay. Yeah, they have a bunch of different tools here. Token Factory. I assume that's where you can make. Oh, they're just linking to pulsecoin.io token factory. Okay, cool. And then what was they had the AI scanner deal as well. PulseX buy and burn. Let's check that one out. Ooh, this is pretty cool. Let me drop this. Let me drop this in the chat. So real-time PulseX. So I've been looking for some good PulseX buy and burn stats too, because you have the yeah, you have some sites that have some of the pieces of it too. But let's see, it says 129. Okay, that's the total supply 1.42. Oh yeah, 143 trillion is. Yeah, I wish there was a button here too. I mean, a lot of times they put the button of the OA, include the OA, don't include the OA, because you've got to go Pulse. And you do, yeah, so 1.7. So 7.4. Yeah, so I guess they do the math on the user supply. But anyways, almost 1% of the total supply looks like supply burned. 30-day average burn, is that a billion? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yeah. Is that a billion per month? A billion PulseX per month burn? Sweet. Can you imagine that when we got a ton of volume, a ton of everything go, that could be 10x, 50x. Yeah, that could get pretty crazy. The buying birds, the green candles beget green candles. I would like to. I'm looking forward to that one. Shout out to Richard. Direct quote from one of the amazing tweets. So what else? Let's see what they got on HEX. Let me just type in HEX here. So we'll do HEX on PulseChain. I know they got some pretty good stats about it too. Overview, market cap, TVL. So average APY for 5+ year stakes. Okay, cool. So 5+ year stakes, 4%. Top token holders got the posture distribution. And then currently staked, so 93.8%. Stake percentage, 3. Yeah, that's pretty cool stats. Top holders, you got those as well. And then pretty cool about too. Yeah, nice. This is like pretty good information for new people too. Main liquidity pools. So the main HEX PLS pool, and then the HEX, so there's two. Let's see. Address here. Okay, so a couple pools, a couple of main pools there. Staking. Day 2059, 2,000 days of HEX. Ooh, pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Coming up on the 6-year anniversary. 6 year. Am I gonna make some 6-year anniversary shirts? I don't know. I'll see some 3, 6, 9 year. Made 3-year. I made 5-year. I don't think I made 4-year. Yeah. So total staked. Oh, they got there looks like a staking interface coming soon as well. So you can estimate. Oh, okay. Stake HEX. Oh, that's cool. They got so if you stake it here, you can do estimated APY too. Okay, that'd be cool. I like that. Yeah, if you go to one of the best HEX websites ever, hexcalc.net. If you haven't seen this site, you may not have been calculating these numbers in this way. So I like to do like 1 million. And if you do even a year, we just look at a year price prediction, you think it's going to 10x, drop a 0 there, hit calculate, and you can see the API about 1.5%, and then the payout, again, if it goes 10x, you can see how much and how many T-shares you get, 28 T-shares, and all the different pieces, the bonuses and all those pieces too. If you go 10-year, I think in 10 years, HEX is only going to 10x. I can't even imagine thinking in 10 years what HEX is going to look like. I don't know. I have to think about that. That'd be a cool experiment though. So ROI 47%. It's estimating here 47%, 4.75% APY, but 47% ROI because you got the bonuses, you got the longer pays better, bigger pays better. You got your principals, even at 10x. I mean, let's do 100x. Let's do 70% HEX in 10 years. Come on, HEX. You can do it. Nothing's stopping you there. So with that, so $7,000. Put $7,000 in to get 1 million HEX today with the bonuses over 10 years. If it does 100x, come on. $1 million. $1 million over 10 years. Imagine you're working a job. Maybe your job doesn't pay that much. And you're like, you know what? Pretty passive in crypto. You know, got something to put in. Just don't want to look at it. Don't want to. That's what HEX was like. That's one of the key features of HEX was you don't need to sit there and stare at the charts all the time. You can stake, get yield over time. You can live your life, do whatever you want to do. Come back. Hopefully, it's worth a lot of money. I know it doesn't feel like that's like a really cool thing that's been happening lately because the last 2 years we've been in the cycle that we've been in, which hasn't been up only, but over time. No, it's like this delayed gratification thing. It usually works well, but still we could see another bullish thing about HEX. People staking for long periods of time, they see the price go up 100x. Say somebody did stake this today, made 10-year stake, and it went up 100x in December. Then you get emergency in stake. Well, actually, I guess you couldn't because you would lose all the principal. Yeah. I guess it's not a great example. In 5 years, if the next cycle in 5 years, if it went up 100x and you're like, okay, at least I can get my principal back. At least I have $1 million there. But then you lose the future yield, the T-shares, all that stuff too. So it may work out better for people in certain, depending on their stake length and where they are in it and what they want to do with their lives to emergency and stake at some point. Again, if you do that, it's heavily dependent on where your stake is and what you want to do with it and all this stuff too. But kind of bullish if the HEX price goes up so much and people made stakes before and they want to emergency in stake, and then stakers, get those rewards. They go in the pool and stuff too, and it generates a lot of buzz, a lot of energy and actions and stuff on the contract. Like, there's a ton of ways to be bullish about the HEX token. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. So hexcalc.net, pretty amazing. Again, APY used to be a lot higher. I mean, even if you go the most, if you go 5.555, yeah, still around 5%. Around 5% with around 4.5 to 5.5% is like the most you possibly get for stake and HEX and stuff these days. So pretty amazing. I know there's one guy called the Godwell. You guys are new. Haven't heard the Godwell. He likes the HEX a lot. So go to Godwell and see what's going on over there before we wrap up. A ton of HEX. Ton of HEX. And every day, 149% APY, earning 4K per day, 30K per week, 126K monthly, every year 1.5 mil, stake duration 14 years. Haven't seen Godwell tweet for a while. Haven't seen a lot of activity that I'm aware of, but stakes long, big, stakes big, stakes long. Seems to be a believer. Seems like the ecosystem. And boy, some of these big players wake up. Some of the benevolent wells. I don't know. It'd be pretty cool to see if we get some boost here and there. No expectations. Not saying that we need it, but there's a lot of pieces. A lot of just boom, boom, boom can happen in this ecosystem. So I really like it. I will end with this one. Again, didn't want to do a super long stream today. Just a little bit. Get warmed up. Hope you're having a great day out there. Got probably streaming every day this week. Probably streaming tomorrow and Friday as well. We'll see. So I want to leave this with everyone in the chat. Liberty Swap Finance. Appreciate the repost. Shout out to chat, by the way. Hello, everyone. Pookie-doo. How's it going? Tam, I saw her in the chat as well. Chad of House Donner with the muscles, the beget muscles, and beget more muscles. Appreciate you all. But just wanted to wrap this one up. How to have a better time in PulseChain. Just wrote down a few of my thoughts and things that I think have helped me and to focus and avoid the drama and just have a better environment, produce more positivity, and just be a winner. Be a winner out there. You got to be a winner, and then over time maybe win some more too. Gravitate towards optimistic or truth-seeking people. Avoid drama and fade nonsense. Constructively criticize, explore scenarios, but don't fudge your own bags. Make each day one where you make a contribution, regardless of if it was acknowledged or not. Be relentless, take care of yourself, and give what you can without expecting anything in return. Don't sign up to anything where you lose control over what you think and do. Giving up is easy. Complaining is easy. Losing the plot is easy. If you want more than what everyone else has, you got to do the hard thing and not what everyone else does when things aren't up only. Don't let your emotions reflect the price chart. Keep your eye on glory. That's what I'm going to do. And hopefully everyone else out there is having a great time in Hexco, PulseCo, Inktown. Pretty cool stuff. Again, Hex Week coming up soon. I'll drop that. Let me drop that link in the chat real quick as well. Hex Week coming up. Sign-up's coming up soon. Hex Week in about a month from now. So look out for that. And with that, again, hope you're all doing well. So I got for you. Actually, I'll be on Creative Crypto 6:30 Eastern or so. I'm gonna hop on Creative Crypto. Let me drop the link to them in the chat real quick while we're here as well. I'm excited to hop on there. First time I've been on their show and haven't been on mine yet, but excited. This one. Yeah. Come on by there. I'll hop on at least for the first half of that show. So you'll see me then. But that's all I got for you this morning. Scivive and 5555. We are out.